hey, the store here at your service, my friends. Yes. Hello, fourth graders. Can you believe it? We are on the last video here, the last review video for chapter 2. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you, that is so awesome. And look, we have our friend back. Yes, you know our friend, I don't even recall. Did he ever introduce himself?
Mr. Wara, you're talking to animals.
Yes, he does have a name. Thank you. Wow, what a cool name, huh? Carrie the Cardinal. Well, I like that. All right, Carrie. You telling. Oh, really? Ooh, I love surprises. Oh, a gift?
You mean like a present?
That would be really cool. I like presents. Yeah, really? You know, I'm so used to all the animal friends we have. Usually they have like big problems. You're like not really having any issues of any kind. You're like happy go lucky. Oh, that's right. Yes, you like to whistle while you work.
I so forgot.
Okay, well, with my little Carrie the Cardinal friend, we're going to go ahead and get into our video. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're looking at number 12 now. It says there is a book sale at the library. The price for each book is $4. Which expression can be used to show how much money the library will make if it sells 289 books? Use the numbers on the tiles to complete your answer. So I see they're giving us some choices over here. Very cool. Okay, let me see if I have a working pen here. Do you mind if I just kind of write on you for just a quick second? Oh yeah. Cool. Oh, hey, I could give you like a mustache. Cool. Nope. Oh, you prefer the old beard? Yes, of course, I'll give you the beard. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'll erase it later. Hey, actually looks kind of cool. Have like, there you go. Yeah, I'm sure you don't mind, right? Okay, so I see the expression. It says 4 times blank plus 4 times blank plus 4 times blank. Well, you know, since we have 289 books, this is really what we're looking at. Let me see if I get a little thicker pen here. So 4 times, and I see that 289. This is what is probably going to help you. If we were to write this in expanded form, we would just have, right, 200 plus 80, plus 9. See, we're just going to use the expanded form. 4 times 200 because that's the value of the 2. They really are emphasizing place value and distributing the terms here when we multiply. Making partial products, I should say. It's the distributive property. Now we have times 80 times 9 because 9 is in the ones place, so it only has a value of a 9. That's all we're doing.
I know. So easy.
That's right. Even a cardinal could do it. I'm sorry. I mean, no. Birds are smart. We're not trying to knock you. So we use this tile, we use the 80, and we use the 9.
Why are you scribbling on them?
I don't know. It just seemed like a lot of fun. Number 13. It says, find 8 times 397. Show your work and explain why the strategy you chose works best with the factors. Well, I'm trying to see if I were to just do the straight algorithm. That's probably what you guys would rather do. I don't know. I think what I'd want to do first here, you know, we could take the straight algorithm and we can go ahead and multiply. However, you know, I think I'd want to do that estimation. So if I were to estimate, just to see if my answer is reasonable. So let's just round that 397 to 400. And then I just multiply. Well, I'm not really multiplying. This is mental math. 32 with my 2 powers of 10 is 3,200. But now that I look at this, it says explain what strategy you chose works best with the factors. Well, looking at the estimation now that I've made this number 400, and since we're doing a lot with the distributive property, this is what I would probably do. I would say that 8 times 397 is really 8 times, think about this, it's really 400 minus 3. Okay, you good with that? I hope so. It's not like you can really answer me, but I thought I would try anyway. But now when I come to this here, I look at, okay, what I could do here is I could go ahead and multiply using the distributive property, take 8 times the 400, right? And then after I could go ahead and subtract. This is going to be 8 times the 3. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's just separate these terms first so that you guys see what I'm doing here. 8 times 400, and then I'm going to go ahead and subtract 8 times 3. This, my friends, yes, you are friends, is the distributive property. And this, I know I brought up in previous videos, is just a vital math concept that you need to get. Okay? It's like, why am I drawing a line there? I don't know. Oh, I was going to put a star. Yes. Okay. Now I can go ahead and say, well, 8 times 400, which is what we already did with our estimation, is 3,200. And I'm just going to subtract 24. Well, it's kind of easy if you are familiar with some very common benchmark numbers like 25. There's 4 quarters in a dollar, so 25, 25, 25. This is almost 25. Think of it this way. If I were to take 25 away, it would just leave me with the number 3,000, right? 175. But it's not. I'm only taking 24 away. So I'm actually taking one less away from this number, which means he should get one more. So which means I'm just going to change that 5 to a 6. So the answer is, yes, 3,176. That was kind of sloppy.
I didn't like it.
Okay, so I hope that's good with you guys, and Mr. Cardinal Friend, I hope you're good with it too. And your new beard, I'm telling you, I think it's really a sporty little thing you got there. I think that could catch on. Hey, look, it's my eraser that can write. Woohoo! Anyway, let's look at number 14. It says a clown bought 6 bags of round balloons with 24 balloons in each bag. The clown also bought 3 bags of long balloons with 36 balloons in each bag. How many more long balloons than round balloons did the clown buy? So in this case, I can see that having bought 6 bags of round balloons with 24 balloons in each bag is important to have. Also that 3 bags of long balloons with 36 in each bag. But what are we going to do with that information? Well, the question helps us. It says, how many more long balloons than round balloons? How many more long balloons than round balloons did the clown buy? Suggest subtraction. Okay, we're making a comparison with that word than. That kind of helps us out. We're taking how many here, then how many over here. So we're doing a little subtraction here. Basically, though, we're saying 6 bags, though, at 24. And then over here, we have 3 bags at 36. Okay, that's the key. So these are the bags right here. You can see that. And then here are the balloons. We'll put bags right there. Okay, at how many there are, how many balloons there are. And then this is what I'm kind of thinking as an equation. We're going to take the 3 bags times 36, and then we're going to subtract that from our 6 bags times 24. 36 times 3, we have 18 ones, so I'm going to carry my 1. So now I have my 30 times 3, which is 9, plus 1 more is 10. So that's going to give me, 100. 10 tens or 100. Now I'm going to do the other round balloons. 24 bags times 6. I'm sorry, 24 balloons times 6 bags. Writing this and talking at the same time. Okay, so that's 24. I'm going to carry my 2. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Of course, that's 14 tens, or 140. Now I can come here and do my subtraction. So 144 minus 108. Okay, is it me or is there something? I'm just looking at the problem here and I'm going, all right. Let me review here. 6 bags of round balloons, 6 bags times 24, okay, are the round. The long balloons, I have 36 in each bag and there's 3 bags. Okay, I'm going to check my multiplying. That's 18, carry the 1, that's 9, that's 10, 108. Seems pretty reasonable. Here I have 24 times 6, that's 24, carry the 2, 12, 13, 14, 144. So there's more round balloons than there are long balloons. And the question says, how many more long balloons than round balloons did the clown buy? Show your work. So this question's, they messed up. I think what they wanted to do was to switch these. The long balloons here and the round balloons, they should have switched. How many more round balloons than long balloons are there? Because there's more round balloons. So now I'm subtracting. Okay, I need to regroup here. So we're going to get a 10 from here. 14 minus 8 equals 6. And of course, then we get with 3. So I end up with 36. Yeah, I have to assume that's what they mean. There's 36 more round balloons than long balloons. It's not a complete sentence, but that'll work. This is show you work, and I kind of showed all my work up above. So I think we're good to go there. Oh, look at it. It's Carrie again. Hey, Carrie, what's going on? Woohoo! So now part B says, the clown also bought 5 bags of heart-shaped balloons with 14 balloons in each bag. When the clown blew up all of the round, long, and heart-shaped balloons, 23 balloons burst. How many blown up balloons were left? Explain your answer. Okay, well, the complexity of the problem gets even greater. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at that by underlining our information. Like we know this is crucial. We have that 5 bags of heart-shaped balloons, okay, with 14 balloons in each bag. All right, so we have 5 bags at 14. Let's just go ahead and do the math. 14 times 5 is going to equal 20. Carry the 2. We end up with 5 plus 2, which is 7. 7 tens or 70. There's our answer for that. It says when the clown blew up all. So we need to know all the amounts again. Well, if you recall, the round was 144. The long was 108. And of course, the heart-shaped one, now we know that one too, which is 70. So what we kind of need to do here, the problem, is we need to add all these together, and then we're going to need to subtract that 23 balloons, the ones that popped. You know, pop! How many blown up balloons were left? Explain your answer. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and take our 144 plus our 108 plus our 70, and we're going to add all those together. We end up with 4 plus 8, which is 12. Carry the 1. We end up with 4 plus 7, which is 11, plus 1 is 12. And then we end up with 322. So we're going to need to take that 322 then, and we're going to need to subtract the 23 that burst. There you go. Look at 23 and 22, super close. I can see the answer without even doing anything, but we do need to regroup all the way up to the 100s. So there were 299 balloons left. Well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make that an F. That should be a T. So sorry. T. That's the F. This is the T. Ah, Mr. War. Sloppy. Okay. Okay. L-E-F-T. Okay, much better. Hello. Okay, so explain your answer. We explained what we did. I think we kind of already explained it. You'd probably want to have something to explain, you know. Maybe first I added all types. Ooh, don't want to write on you. I added all types of balloons together to see total. I'll say total blown up. Blown up. Then I subtracted the 23, I'm just going to say the popped ones, from total, ran out of room, and got 299. That's how I make it fit. All right, because it's really important that when they ask you to do something in the problem that you do it. If this is explain your answer, just showing you works, not explaining. At least that's my understanding of the problem. So explain usually means in words. Cool. Hey, let's move on to the next page now. Okay. Ooh, there's Carrie again. Woohoo. All right, Carrie. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's reminding me about my surprise. Okay, I can't wait. Okay, well, number 15 says, Hector planted 185 flowers in 2 days. There were 5 volunteers, including Hector, who each planted about the same number of flowers. About how many flowers do they plant? So let's go ahead and kind of unpack this problem, right, and take it apart. Well, it says that he planted 185 flowers in 2 days. 185 flowers in 2 days, okay? There were 5 volunteers, including Hector. Okay, so that's really saying 5 volunteers. Yeah, plus 1. Okay, because Hector too, he was volunteering. Who each planted about the same number. So each one planted about 185. So that's the key word, about, giving us an estimation. And then look at our question. It says about how many flowers did they plant. You can tell that's, since they put the word they're talking about Hector and the volunteers. The word about lets us know about estimation. So we're just going to get a rounded number. Well, when I look at the number of days, I don't know, that doesn't seem that important to me. So I'm just going to cross that information out. What I'm really interested in is that if Hector planted that all the other volunteers, the 5 of them, all planted about the same. So like about. So what I'd like to kind of do here is I'd like to round, because really what we're needing to do is we're needing to take that amount that Hector planted, which was 185, and we're going to be multiplying that, but don't put 5. We have to put 6 because Hector planted some too. I'm assuming they mean by they, all of them. So 185 times 6, well, we can't solve this problem using mental math, so we want to make it so it's easy to do. Well, I think probably the easy way to do that one would probably just change 185 to 200. We just estimate it as 200 because it's pretty close to that, and then we multiply it by 6. Now you can see that we have 200 times 6. Simple Facts tells us that that's 12. and we have 2 powers of 10, so we have 1,200, which is about 1,000. Now, had we done 5, that would have been exactly 1,000. So whether they were including Hector or not, it says there were 5 volunteers, including Hector. He's part of those volunteers. So that's why that 6 had to be included, who each planted about the same. About how many flowers did they? And we have to assume that they, yeah, Hector was included because he was one of those volunteers. But either way, it's still very close to 1,000. So that would be my answer. Woohoo! Yeah, yeah. So 16 says Jay and Blair went fishing. Together, they caught 27 fish. Jay caught 2 times as many fish as Blair. How many fish did Jay and Blair each catch? Write an equation and solve. Explain your work. Well, I could see where this would be a challenging problem. So this here I'm going to just take out right away. Jay and Blair went fishing. They're kind of teaching us in the previous lessons that, let's just cross out information that's just not important. Yes, we know they went fishing. Together they caught 27 fish. That's crucial, and it's crucial that it says that's what they caught together. See, I think that's an addition because basically we have both of them, and that was the total. Jay caught, it says 2 times as many fish as Blair. This is important. Whatever Jay caught, okay, he caught 2. So I have Jay, and I'm just writing this down, is like times 2. He caught 2 times as much as Blair. How many fish did Jay and Blair each catch? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write here the fact that Jay caught 2 times as many fish as Blair. We'll just say that Blair caught, and we'll say F fish. Okay? F because it stands for fish. So I'm going to say F fish. What does that mean? That means that we don't know how much Blair caught. We're just going to put a variable. There's your variable. And variable, remember, is just that unknown quantity. So Blair caught F fish. Now we know that Jay caught twice as much. So we could actually say that Jay actually caught, when we compare them, 2 times F. And the little dot there just means multiply. Okay, I could put an X in there, but I just want you to be confused with a variable. So 2 times F. So Jay caught 2 times F, or, so that you don't get too confused, 2X, okay, means 2 times F. So he caught twice as many. Whatever Blair caught, that amount, Jay got twice as much. And then it says we have to find out how much did Jay and Blair each catch. But we do know the total was 27. So this is how I would write this equation. Remember, I'm going to write here in another way. So whatever fish that Blair caught, I just want to make sure you guys understand this basic equation. Blair, and this is the number he caught of fish, okay? Let's put Blair's catch. Whatever the amount, we usually say, their catch. Blair's catch plus Jay's catch, whatever that was, that amount, is going to equal 27 fish. Okay, together, I just want you to see that, together they caught 27 fish. Now we're going to write the equation in another way without the words here, but it's going to be similar. So what we're going to say is since Blair caught F fish, we're going to say F plus, okay, because remember that's Blair's catch, plus Jay's catch, which was 2 times whatever he had, which is 2, and I'll write it this way for you, 2 times F is going to equal 27 fish. So now I have F plus 2 times F. If you have F plus 2 times F equals 27, I just want you to know that 2 times F can also be written as just simply 2F. Now, I don't know if it's 4th grade or 5th grade, but you start putting this little dot in between. But that's what it is. 2 times F is 2F. Let's just give you an example. If the fish here was 3, we know that we would end up having 2 times 3. So now, brings us to the next stage, which is really kind of important here, which is if 2 times F is 2F, if that's 2F, F, and then another F, would you agree 2 times F is really the same as, here, I'll make this even easier. 2F is the same as F plus F, right? Because if we have 2 of those, we could say, oh, okay, now we have another F over here. Equals 27. By the way, I'm putting a lot of extra steps in here because I'm just really trying to make sure I explain this. Now we have F plus F plus F. Well, we have, how many F's do we have? We have 3 of them. So we have 3, and I'm going to put it in here. It's just, 3 times F, but again, we know that's the same as just saying 3F means the same thing. So let's rewrite that like this in here. I'm just showing you what it means. I don't mean this multiplied. I'm just showing you this is equal to that. Now, why is that important? Because look what's going to happen now. Now we have 3F is equal to 27. What does it mean? It means that 3 times something is going to give us 27. Now, some of you may be able to figure that out and go, yeah, that's 9. That's right. 3 times 9 equals 27. So what we say here then is F is equal to 9. Now why is that important? Well, let's go back to the problem. Remember we said that Blair, he caught F fish. He is the F. So that means that Blair caught 9. Caught 9 fish. And we know that, if we look back up here again, J caught twice as much. He caught twice whatever Blair caught. So if he caught twice, that's just going to mean then we're going to take the 9 fish that Blair caught and times by 2. So J caught 9 times 2, which of course is equal to 18. I'm so like running out of room. Let's come up here. So then that would mean, so if J caught 18 then, because he caught double, and Blair caught 9, we should be able to add that together. The total amount was that they caught 27. Is that true? Yes, it is. 18 plus 9 equals 27. That's a way that we know our answer is correct, because we can go back to the equation and see where it says Blair's catch plus Jay's catch was equal to 27. And that's what the problem said up above. It said together they caught 27 fish. So now we know that's correct. Did it meet the other requirement? Yes. It said Jay caught 2 times as many as Blair. He did. He caught 2 times as many because 18 is twice 9. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Now it says at the pet fair, it says Darlene's dog weighed 5 times as much as Leah's dog. Together, the dogs weighed 84 pounds. How much did each dog weigh? Complete the bar model, write an equation, and solve. Well, this is so similar to the problem that we just did. One dog is being compared to another dog. See, if we go back to the problem, Darlene's dog is 5 times as much as Leah's dog. So we have Darlene's dog definitely weighs more, right? 5 times as much. Now it does give us how much they weigh together, but it's not giving us the weight of either dog. And that's what we have to find out. Does it say we have to find out how much each dog weighed? Well, since Leah's dog is the one that's really it's being compared to, whatever Leah's dog weight is, Darlene's is 5 times more. You can see how that model looks like that. So if we just put any variable, I'll use D just because we were doing dog, but it really doesn't matter what letter you put in there, what variable. But whatever D is, Darlene's dog is going to be 5 times D, if you will, because each one of these little unit squares are the same size. That's why we can say that this is 5 times that, because there's 5 unit squares with the variable D, and this only has 1. So this lets us know that this down here has to be Leah's dog's weight. Okay? Right here, it's D. And then up here, yeah, Darlene's dog's weight. Now, we have a total, that's we do have, which is 84 pounds. So now we need to figure that out. Well, this is just like our last problem, except for the fish. Here we have all the D's. So you could say Leah's dog plus Darlene's dog's weight is equal to 84. Just want to make sure that's clear. So now we can write the equation. Well, if Leah's dog weight is just D, it's going to be D plus. But over here we have Darlene's dog's weight, and it's 5 times that, which is really just 5D. Okay? It's D plus D plus D plus D plus D, right? 5 of them. Well, that's the same thing as 5D. 5 times D. And remember, this here is called a coefficient. This here is called a variable. Don't worry about the words right now, but I'm just trying to identify, so when you look at this, the coefficient and the variable, when they're right next to each other like that, it's implied, and that means that it's given, meaning we know, the rule is, that means they're being multiplied. So even if you write it that way, it means the same thing as saying that, and it also means the same thing as saying this. It just means that they're multiplying with each other, okay? And of course, that's going to equal 84. The reason why this is important is because it's so much easier to do this. 5D, right, plus D is just like saying one more D. And since D, they both have the D and they have the same variable, we can say that's 6D. 6D is equal to 84. Now, we've written an equation. That was one of the things we were supposed to do and solve. We haven't completed it. We completed the bar model. Now we need to determine each dog's weight. Well, we're going to first get Leah's dog weight because we need to find out what D is. So 6 times something is equal to 84. Well, do you know that math fact? Isn't it 14? Yeah, D would be equal to 14 because 6 times 14 equals 84. Could probably divide it out like this if you didn't know. So now you can see D was Leah's dog's weight. So now I'm going to come over here and say that I'm going to draw a line here to separate from this other problem. So Leah's is 14 pounds. So that means Darlene's dog's weight. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Dog's weight is 5 times that. Which 14 times 5? It's a fact I happen to know, which is 70. Okay, but you could surely do the math over here. 14 times 5, 20, carry the 2, 5 plus 2, 7 is equal to 70 pounds. Now the question is, we had this equation, Leah's dog weight plus Darlene's dog weight equals 84. Is that true? Yes, because 14 plus 70 is equal to 84. So yes, it worked out. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh my goodness. So these were a doozy of a problems here, these last two. Yeah, I thought the last lesson was so easy. The video was really short because it didn't seem like that there was much there. But I have to admit, this took a little bit longer to solve because there's a little bit more work. Number 18, cool. 18 says use the distributive property to model the product on the grid. Record the product. 4 times 12 is really equal to 4 times 10 plus 2. Right? You guys know we've written it this way before. We can find the product by multiplying each term. 4 times 2. All right? It means the same thing. We end up with 40 plus, we have 8. So our answer should be 48. So I'm going to try to draw as straight as line as I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here we're going to go 10. So if we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm trying to make my line as neat as possible here. Okay. That was easy with this pen tablet. So this could be 4 then times our 10, giving us the 40. And now we just need the 4 times the 2, which is just this little section here, right? Because this is the 2. This is plus. This here kind of think of that as times. So this little partial product is going to be 40. And of course this is going to be 8. Kind of like what we did before, but they just have it like on a grid. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh my goodness, yes. The video has just magically come to an end, and I don't know. Carrie, you said you had some kind of surprise. You do? Oh, what is it? Oh! Look at that!
They're all singing.
Woohoo! Yeah, hey. That's your friends? Oh, thank you very much. Very cool. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm just glad 4th graders come and watch these videos. That's really cool. And you guys are just going to be doing your little singing thing, right? Right to the end. Okay. Yes. Okay. Very cool. Yeah.
Now the news is coming.
Okay, you guys, you're going to get drowned out from, looks like, some serious heavy metal, my friends. Yeah. All right, now, you guys, thank you so much for being here. And just you guys, too. Now, live long and prosper.